I'm not sure it's me.
Oh, it is you. Ova, what would you like to drink? We have Asana, we have Pito, we have...
The guy who went Khalid.
Khalid, yeah.
His song, I heard Sobolo. Oh, you didn't hear? Oh, you can ask him, you didn't hear Sobolo? Oh, that thing he did.
Sobolo did a song inside.
Oh. There's Sobolo there inside. That's the only thing I heard. All this rap with Sobolo I hear.
Ova, you're welcome to the show. I like your shirts.
That's
a nice shirt.
Yeah, thanks. But yours is nicer.
No, yours is nice. Me, I don't use a lot of material. 1 yard crab.
1 yard.
1 yard.
It's in the canal there.
Oh, the canal. There's something here, baby.
Your expenses for form.
Exactly. Boss, it's an honor to have you. It's an honor to have you.
It's great to be here. I've not been on radio for a while.
Yes.
It feels like I'm a bit nervous. You know?
Oh, yeah, a bit nervous. No, relax. The year's TV, we just have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, with the father of all DJs, the legendary Mercury.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we just have fun.
Oh, but me, Mesum
Jesus.
Yes.
That's your favorite Lumba song?
Oh, Lumba, that's one of my favorites.
One of your favorites? Oh, okay. Wow. My favorite Lumba song is A+.
Yeah.
Not A+, the one in Parliament. The song.
You meant A+.
No, Lumba has a song called A+. Oh, you have A+. Yeah, this is A+. Yeah.
Wait, you're saying A+?
A+, that's the title of the song. Yeah.
It's the whole A+ for the dinner now. A+, the whole year the dinner now.
Yeah.
Honorable A+, shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out Honorable A+. Great guy. Yeah. I love this one, yeah. I find you too many. I find your time many. I'm a winning crank of you.
No, the taxi driver. No, taxi driver.
No, it's just a nice song.
Right.
It's just a nice song.
Yeah.
You know, Mercury, this man is the man who proudly displays his nickname. And I've always realized the opportunity to ask him where he got... You know what his nickname is?
What is the nickname?
Zurich.
No. My nickname is Akwasi Zurich.
Sorry, Akwasi Zurich.
I don't know how I got that name. But
you don't know how you got it? Where did it come from?
Well, Form 1 somehow, I think. I don't know how I got it.
What school were you in?
Pukuari.
Did it come from...
No, actually, my senior brother was
the ones
there.
we disciplined recently in the national...
Oh, I know credit no school. So, we are waiting for next year, next season.
Oh, no, next year, it's not going to happen. You're not going to win. Unless Kwabuchi is not in. I've told people when we are tired, we'll step back.
And then when last one year 20 years, so any astronaut.
So you went to Form 1 and they just gave you the name?
No, actually, I had my senior brother when I went to Form 1 was in, I think, lower 6 or upper 6.
Okay.
That was his name.
Oh, so you inherited.
I don't know how he got the name, but I inherited it, and they don't call him that anymore. So but I took over the name. I can't so.
Thank God nobody knows my nickname. Yeah. Or Mercury, you hear my nickname somewhere before?
Abuaji.
No. That was post-secondary school.
Okay.
Secondary school, that was a name. Yeah. You don't know it.
And you
find X.
Our WhatsApp line is 0551 57.
Send the name.
If you know my name, send it to our WhatsApp line. I'll give you 1 free ticket to go and watch The Gods Are Not to Blame.
Okay.
0551 5757.
But you said you're going to cast me in that one, right?
The next one.
Next one.
We are doing an adaptation of one of William Shakespeare's works.
Wow, which one?
Macbeth.
Hey.
I'd wanted to do the
I know the bedding.
Yes.
Macbeth
will be difficult and it will be exciting and you'll love it. What we are doing with Macbeth will blow your mind. So we'll give you a role for that one.
Please, permission.
No problem. You're sorted. Balfa, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I mean, so prior to entering into politics, who was Akwasi Zurich?
Hey. Politics in the move macho. So I just not like proud to. I mean, I grew up in, a man of many parts. Tamale, Bolga, Kumasi, Dunkwa, Onofen.
Wow.
You know, because my dad died when I was very young, 7 years.
Oh, sorry.
And so my mom was a teacher at Opokuari, and she decided she had to go to Nigeria to teach. That I'm not gigging Abaso. And so she shipped us around. Until you move from one relative to another. So wherever you find yourself, you stay. So we were all shipped out. And so growing up, I think I had a sense of who we are as Ghanaians, very diverse, because I moved around, started my schooling in Sakasaka to Ishaiso International, then Opokuari and all that. So I've moved around a bit. So that was who I was, and then came to uni at Legon, Commonwealth Hall.
Vandal.
Yeah, so was there from 1990 to 90, I'll say 97, because I did my national service and came back right in for my master's. And so from 1990 to 1997, anybody who's gone through Legon should know me. Should know me one way or the other. Very quiet guy, but you will know me.
You remember some of your mates?
Oh. Me may say the baby. All the prophet. Me person body baby. Koko who is my mate.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
But I see. That's interesting.
Yeah, Koko who is my mate. A lot of them.
So were you doing politics when you were in the university?
Yeah, you know, when we were in the second year, I think in 1990, we were there in 1990, the clamor for democracy. So they used to come to campus to get us to more or less, we were more like the agitators. And so Prophet Dubois.
So you are the people who ushered us into the Fourth Republic?
Not necessarily. There were people before that. I mean, the people before that, Kakrabwa, Cromwell, and all those people, Kuba, Okun, and all those people. So, but we were like the campus guys who were doing that, making sure that at least there was some youth movement behind the clamor for democracy. And so, by extension, we ended up, when party politics came to join the NPP back then in 1992. So we were really...
So you've been in the NPP since?
Oh, yes.
You are not one of those cross-carpetists?
No, I don't have any carpet to cross. But I believe that I believe that our politics should not be so as divisive as it is now. I mean, those days, I mean, within the 7 years or so that I've been on campus, a lot of people like Harun Idrisu, Honorable Harun Idrisu. I mean, when I was a master's student, he was the NUC's president with Egbert Fabel, Magas, as we call him, Chief Magas. Apak was Magas's deputy chief under.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we're all there. Elvis Fiankra, Baba Jamal, and all those people were there. So politics on campus was quite interesting and vibrant. But we were not divided. We were all friends. We ate from the same bowl. I don't know where this whole MPP and DC, you can't talk to each other, started. But, I mean, we move on and we go with the flow.
Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What did you study in Legon?
I did political science. I mean, social sciences, but political science major. And then right after I did my MPA, Masters in Public Admin, and ended up as a banker with...
you've worked in the banking industry?
Yeah, 3 banks. I started off with Stanbic in South Africa.
Wow.
And then came to UMB. That was Merchant Bank then.
Merchant Bank then.
UMB, the NNC, Merchant Bank. And then from there I went to EcoBank.
Wow.
But before then, I think when I was in school, master's level, yes, that was when Edward had come to Ghana from CNN. They were going to do the breakfast.
And when you're talking Edward
Boateng,
Edward Boateng
yeah,
of Global Media
Alliance.
Okay.
And so that time there was a company called Gapcom,
right,
which was Edward and Jatin. They formed that company, and they partnered with GBC to do the breakfast show.
Right.
You know, you remember?
That was the first morning show.
Yeah, we used to have TV starting at 3 p.m.
3 p.m., yes.
So when Edward and Co said we're going to do a breakfast show, I remember people said, hey, who watch
when the TV
Anapa? We are quite one.
We don't go.
So that was where Lankra, Kushika, Gifty Auntie, Kate Ado, we were all on the show. I was a salesman on the show.
Okay.
So we used to go around. I remember one of my sales page was to Lintas.
AP Lintas.
Yes.
Jake,
and say, come and show me what you got. And then I stood there. I did a wonderful presentation. I said, you failed.
Wow.
So I left very disappointed. But when I got to the office, our office was in Kokomlimili. When I got to the office, the reception, as soon as I entered, he just entered. And he said, there's a man on the line. It was Jake. And he said, oh, you did very well. I want to see you again.
Wow.
And so Jake also was the one who really drew me more into the NPP politics. Yes,
right.
Yeah. So the rest, as they say, is history.
No wonder your tourism and arts acumen is this sharp. Because you are affiliated to Jake. Because I didn't know this part of the story.
No, so when Jake was the Minister of tourism and diaspora. That I used
Yes,
for
and diaspora affairs
the
or something.
beautification of the
capital.
It's all part of it.
Yeah.
So we did a program, the Presidential Tour of Ghana,
Right.
where President Kufuor then was the tour guide. And this was done on ABC, very well funded by the Africa Society. And I was the fixer on the show. Right. And so we went around with the guys for Soya and go all over to Ejako Nimo and all that. Then after that, we did another one. This guy who died. The food enthusiast, what's his name?
Oh.
No reservations. Okay, the name will come anyway.
Yes, it will come.
Yeah, so he also came, and he eats everything. So we went around the country. So I got a bit curious about this whole tourism bit and all that. And so fast forward, 2017, I mean, we all went through the campaign process, but I was doing my business. I mean, at that time, I was very much involved with Ghana's digital drive. May he so rest in peace. Honorable Omani Boama was the minister. So we were always in his office, trying to work the Independent Broadcasters Association. And I was the president of GIBA at that time. And so MPP came to power, and I got a call one day that I should go work at tourism. I said, tourism. Anyway, the rest is history. And so we've done our bit.
Wow. It's been a very, very interesting journey.
Yeah.
So, 2016, President has been declared, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
How did you get into the GTA? What happened?
Okay, so I've been involved in.
Did you have to lobby for it?
No. If I had lobbied, probably I would have been somewhere else.
Why, you had eyes for another place?
I didn't have any eyes. I mean, we do our politics without expectation. The whole thing is, let's try and build a better society for our children and our children's children. So for me, that was the focus. At that time, we were all clamoring for change, and so we got involved in the politics. But it's not everybody who does politics at the front end. Some of us are in the background. So we did what we had to do, and so at the end of the day, maybe people were lobbying, but I wasn't lobbying for anything. But I don't know how I ended up at GTA, because it was so there was a transitional team. Yeah. And then I got a call that I was part of the transitional team on tourism. Before the election, there was a manifesto committee and we were doing the manifesto on the arts and culture. I think maybe because of my media background. Honorable Ayoko Boche was our chairperson.
She was the chair, I recall.
So I assumed that she would become the Minister of Tourism.
I actually
and so all of a sudden I heard, hey, she's Minister of Foreign Affairs. Okay. Then there was a transitional team and I was invited and I went, and then Honorable Katrina Feku was the chairperson for the transitional team on tourism. And so we went through, I mean, most of the people who are tourism, because I'd done some work with GTA, then Ghana Tourist Board when they were at Tesano with the presidential tour thing and the food channel program. Anthony Bourdain is the name.
You knew them
Anthony
already.
Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain is the name I was looking for. So I knew most of them. So they came, we all sat down. At that time, Gideon was the CEO. And Gideon, we had worked together at ETV, at Global Media Alliance. So we had conversations. And so towards the end of the transition, Honorable Afeku told me that the president says you are going to head GTA. So that day we were at the conference center. So I drove to GTA to look at the building.
But you haven't been there in a while.
I haven't been there. I knew GTA at Tesano, at the Tourist Board. So I went there, I looked at it, and I said, okay, this is a challenge, but challenges... Mufamra. So that's how it started.
Interesting. So when you got there, what was the first thing that occurred to you? When you entered the building for the very first time, what was the first thing that came to your mind? Your very first day at work?
And nothing came to mind. First was I haven't done public service before. Okay. So my first thing was to find ways to learn quickly. Because, I mean, politics is a 4-year cycle. Time, no day. So it's not now that you're going to, and you don't know it all. So you needed to find the right people in the building to teach you. I mean, obviously, tourism is very easy to learn because it's really not that difficult. The difficult part is the operation side. You know, what people see is the marketing side. True. But when you go to the standards, the quality assurance bit where you are doing inspections of hotels, standardization, quality, star rating, and all those things. You've been there before.
Agyeman.
It's quite difficult. So that bit I had to learn quickly.
Yeah.
The marketing bit I knew I could swing it because I came from a background of sales, marketing, media, and so that wasn't the problem. The problem was getting a grip on the operational side. And fortunately, I came to meet two deputies, Mr. Aduma Kumensa then, who was in charge of finance and admin, and I also had some finance background, and so that was not a
You
problem.
worked in the banking sector.
Yes, and I also did my MBA after that. So I think that wasn't the problem was the operations. Mr. Kosamson, who is still there as a deputy.
Yeah, he's still there.
So he also was a very great source of help. And then Mr. Ananinsia and the rest, they had been there 20-something years and all that. And they really, really helped me. And so they were more like the backbone.
The backbone.
And then through that, we were able to focus more on the marketing side of things.
So what? I mean, I must admit, I actually noticed the GTA during his time.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was another project.
Okay.
There was another project that we had worked on with Jake.
Okay.
The Joseph Project.
The Joseph Project.
The Joseph Project in 2007, when that was our 50th anniversary. And the Joseph Project, more like the return, saying that Joseph, being our brothers and sisters who had been sold into slavery, need to come back. And so Jake did that project, although I was in the private sector. I happened to be part of the delegation with him. We went to the US Congress to try and creep up support for that project. And so I had a fair idea of where to go to, who to talk to, and all that. And so coming into office 2017, my minister then, Catherine Afeku, one day came and called me to a meeting. Yeah, she's a great woman.
Yeah, very forceful, eh?
Yeah, very forceful. And she called me and said, look, the president and Jake were very good friends. And the president had told Catherine that he wanted us to focus on the diaspora agenda. So that was really, okay, so then let's look at the Joseph Project again. This was somewhere 2017. And one of the things we do is to do these roadshows, engage, and other things. There was one that GIPC, Yofi and Co. were doing in the US.
Yeah.
And so I joined them. We went there and met Diallo Sambri, a great guy. He's now Nana One, as they call him. He's Nyame Bechire in Kofodia. And as we spoke, because this was a business summit, all the people were talking investment, big investment. We were talking about little things, tourism, culture, and the arts. And so I met with Diallo, told him what we wanted to do, how we wanted to build on what Ghana had already, Pan Affairs, emancipation, and all that. And he said, he had a project called Back to Africa, but he wanted to take it to Senegal because from the US, you don't need a visa to go to Senegal.
Senegal, yeah.
And I said, why Senegal? I mean, are you from Senegal? Because the name Diallo, he said, no, I'm from Jersey. But then he said he had a godfather who was Ghanaian. I said, so why not Ghana? Let's do it on Ghana. So we spoke and he said, okay, I'll give it a try. He called, came, and then in October 2017, we signed an MOU to work together to do the first Back to Africa in February of 2018.
The year of return had been born.
No, it hadn't been born. So as we were doing this thing, then all of a sudden, because already we had Pan Affairs, we had emancipation.
Yes, emancipation.
And so what we had not done well was to really engage the stakeholders on why we needed another project like
another
project Back to Africa. But me, I did my MBA at Tulane University in New Orleans,
right,
in Louisiana.
Mercury, you know where it is?
New Orleans.
Have you been to
Not yet.
New Orleans?
Oh, you have to. New Orleans music.
Right.
Yeah. In New Orleans.
US visa said we don't get some.
So we are going. Blaster is taking us.
Right.
Because those of us who haven't been to America before, we go some.
So New Orleans, almost every week there's a festival. So that's the mainstay of
that's their
mainstay of the So people are just coming in every weekend. Every weekend. So for me, I said we can't build our tourism on like a festival like Pan Affairs is good, but Pan Affairs is every 2 years.
Yes, it's not
so
enough.
What happens the following year if there's no Pan Affairs?
Yeah.
So we needed to do more. But then to do that, you needed to engage all the stakeholders. So when we said we were going to do the Back to Africa, there was, oh no, do we have Pan Affairs? Why are you trying to bring another thing? But we did it. I mean, there's a backyard band, go-go band. And one thing that we also said we were going to do, they were coming in and said we wanted to perform at the Cape Coast Castle. We said, hey, this is sacred ground. You don't do those things.
We don't do concerts here.
Yeah, so we had to break some conventions to push this thing through. So we did a Back to Africa. I mean, it was about 175 people who flew in, but that was a start. But right after that, Diallo said, look, you know, next year could be big for Ghana.
Yeah.
Because 400 years of
slavery,
the
abolition of the slave trade
in the US, it's 400 years. And I said, look, wait a minute, let's think this through. So we started conversations, then started engaging again with the Pan Affairs Foundation, with people who had the ministry and everybody that, look, this is coming. And we did a roadshow. So at that time, we were looking at the homecoming 2019. We went to see the president. He blessed us. He said, okay, that looks like a good idea. Well, you know, the Office of Diaspora Affairs.
Yeah.
KOD's office.
Portfolio.
It used to be Abebio, Kwesi Abebio. They had a homecoming. You know, there was a homecoming summit, I think, in 2017. And so they said, if you call this homecoming, we are doing a homecoming every other year. It's called, so we one brainstorming session to another. We were having our meeting sometimes at Gedilai's office.
Yeah. Asylum down,
MMRS, because he was a consultant to Pan Affairs. Yeah. And so he hosted us. Sometimes we do it at GTA. One thing led to another, and the name said, okay, why not we call it the Year of Return? Okay, so let's see. We went to the president. And you know, one thing about our former president, he's a detailed man. So he will write everything down. Say, okay, why have you looked at this? Have you looked at that? And he said, okay, you guys can go ahead. When I'm going to the UN General Assembly in September, I want to launch it in front of the Black Caucus because they've already invited me to come and address them. So then our work was cut out for us, and then we started. But it wasn't easy. So that's the story of the return.
Interesting.
Yeah. So then we launched in at the National Theatre in August of 2018. And then in September, in front of the Congressional Black Caucus, this woman who just passed, Shirley Lee Jackson. Yeah, she was the special guest. Ambassador Bewa was there, and a whole lot of Congress people came. The president, you know, was in his elements, and he declared the Year of Return for us.
I remember that speech. Yeah, and it was
enormous. It was powerful.
It was very powerful.
It was one of
yes.
Yeah. And so so that ushered us into 2019.
You know, all along here, Mercury, I thought, you know, our president is an orator. He speaks easily.
Yes.
You know, there are leaders that look for words. They know what they are saying,
right?
But they have to look for the words to say them because
the right vocabulary.
Yeah, that's not Nanado. It comes to him very easy. You know, as Rockstone said, "Ibinum yade brofo na warm, yenum yeshia."
But also they treat the chamber.
You know,
yes, good. I quite treat the chamber.
Treat the chamber for, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought that thing he said at that Congress, I thought it just came. I didn't know there had been background work and planning. I thought, you know...
no, there had been background work.
Yeah, I didn't know.
It was designed.
Yes, I didn't know it was designed. I thought it just came. You know, so I was like, Papa Yaman Krofu.
No, it was designed, but what was... you know, it was designed that the year was going to be a year of return.
Yeah.
What had not been designed was...
exactly what to do.
How? Because what's the year of return? So ADSC will be Ambra. But then people will call. So what program is there? So it's a year of return. Come to Ghana. So now, they realized that actually we also are smart. So we had to now regroup, work with a lot of event organizers, private sector, make sure that at least
there
were activities throughout the year. And then the question came as to how are you going to climax this? I mean, I remember people said, because it was so successful. And, you know, sometimes some things are divine.
Yeah.
Because some of the things, people will say, you invited, like Steve Wonder, for example. You're there, Steve Harvey, sorry.
Yeah, Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Yeah. You're there, and then you get a call that Steve Harvey is coming. And then you have to come and meet him here. And I was like, wow, Steve Harvey. But then people assume that you guys have invited
got to
him.
make it happen.
People were just, it went crazy because the president gave a very good speech.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have all the resources. So what we did was to try and form some partnerships. So organizations like the NAACP, Derek Jensen and co, the Urban League and Howard University, we started forming some partnerships because we knew that they had the people.
The money, yeah.
No, they didn't have the money.
They had the people.
They had the people.
Could mobilize them.
They could mobilize the people.
Right,
so, for example, the
right.
NAACP, they have over 1 million members. So if they sent out an email that Ghana is a place to go, if you get 10% of them coming, that's 100,000. So we nurtured the relationships. And I think God was on our side, and then it went so well. So by June, July, we started scratching our head. How are we going to climax this? Because people were saying, I remember, I think at some point in time, Sarkodie sent out that why not a 10-year, why not a decade of return? People were saying all kinds of things, you see, but they didn't know what had gone on. So we said, okay, then let's look for a way to climax it. Fortunately, we know Ghana, December had always been, I mean, Jesus not a fancy dress for nobody. So we did Bronya, and then people like Dennis Teria and co, Akwaba UK, Charter House, your Ghana Rocks. I mean, I remember when we were wife, we used to do Loud in GH. So
exactly,
it was all there. People, but then it had not been put together as a brand.
Exactly.
So fast forward, we're thinking through. We started GTA. I remember last week, one of the people at GTA sent me the memo that had gone around asking them to come for a meeting for us to discuss December. So I said, wow, people have memory. So we sat down and said, look, let's find a brand. And that's how December in GH was born.
December in GH won an award recently.
Yes. But it's a continuum. So it won an award. So our minister was there too.
Which award was this?
Tourism Promotion Initiative of the Year, the Africa Tourism Awards. And I was very proud that at least it had won an award. And what made me even proud was that the minister, Mamie Fua and co, had continued. So we have a December in GH that had been launched. And so for me, that's like...
And for me, that is why I started on that note of the square pegs and round holes.
Right.
Because sometimes somebody can do very good work, but if you don't get the right people in place to continue that good work, it drops.
Yes.
And that is where I'll give some kudos to Honorable Abla Jifago Mami Fua Wajeto, Abeku Santana, and the entire team. Yeah. They inherited a good product and they are doing very well with it. They are flying.
So that really helped. And so the award is for Ghana. We are all proud of that. I mean, but there's more to be done.
But congratulations.
To all of us. But you will be part of it. You'll be part of it. Why he's trying to take himself out. He's been in several of the meetings, but he does it quietly. I mean, for example, the Tourism Awards, I mean, who would have thought that for 4 years or 5 years he was a member of the jury.
Wow.
And sometimes they don't get paid, and they will call and say, Charlie, what do I head you? They will go all over. But then we have to tap into the resources.
And it's a tough job because you have to visit, and Mr. Agyeman would insist that you don't just sit in Accra and vet.
Right.
You have to visit every single nominated property. So this includes nightclubs, pubs, restaurants.
I hear your best was the Choba.
Oh, the Chobas were good.
Because
and as part of the jury duty,
you get...
part of it, when you go, you have to taste the taste.
So chief tasting officer.
Every time we finish that job, I'll come back there and fat. You have to taste the food. The hotels, you have to sleep in them to experience the service and all of that. And for me, it was quite an eye-opener, and it made you learn a lot of things. My worst experience was on our last trip when we're connecting from Takwa. We had left Kumasi and driven all the way to Obuasi and continued from Obuasi to Takwa.
Through Dunkwao.
Through Dunkwao.
The road was bad, eh?
And we're coming from Takwa to Takrady.
Right.
We got to Takwa. There was this place, I've forgotten, Drea Nkwanta or whatever.
Agunan Kwanta.
Agunan Kwanta, rather.
I have the map of Ghana. I have the map of Ghana. Agunan Kwanta.
Oh, you've traveled widely. Mercury, we got there around 8 p.m. We're in traffic till 2:30 a.m.
Wow. Were they constructing the road or there was
they were working on the road.
Yeah.
And it had rained. And there were some tracks that had broken
That,
down.
that road is
So the
always
road was
full of
narrow.
trucks. Full of trucks.
No, that was my worst traffic experience. From 8, it's not an exaggeration. It was myself, the CIMG man, what's his name?
Comrade Yaku.
So much time.
Alex watching.
And then Alex watching.
And then Professor, Doctor.
It wasn't easy.
Mensa.
Yes.
What were some of the comments?
Eventually we slapped.
No, they were insulting me in the car. I heard it. that one I heard.
No, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but it was a great experience. And all because this man would insist. You come back, you say, Drew, Marco, you and he would check everything. No, it was a great experience. It was a great.
But there was
So these are some of the things that happen at the background.
Yes.
Yeah, things happen, you know, because, for example, the hotels, people are going to come. I mean, in Ghana, for example, we have only 4 or 5-star hotels. Labadi, Kempinski, Marriott, and even Marriott was 4 before, and Movenpick.
La Palm is not.
No, La Palm is 3.
La Palm is 3.
So you have people coming, they want a 5-star experience. Yeah. And so you've put a label on the hotel, giving them a star rating, 5-star. You can't have less. And so the standard in what they get in, let's say, London or in South Africa or even Nigeria is what they expect
What they expect here.
And so we have people going all around all the time. And sometimes you go and the people say, oh, I moved from my hair. I mean, I remember some of the experiences, especially for new hotels. People come, they build fantastic infrastructures, beautiful swimming pools. And then they call you, come
and put a 5 on it.
Put a 5 on it. And we tell them, no, this cannot be a 5. You know, because the 5 is a service.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not the infrastructure.
Yeah.
So when you tell them that, then, so we have to do service assessment. Yeah. So we get people in to stay in the hotel. They will try your room service, laundry.
Yeah, that's what we do.
And
we
all those
things. Go to their kitchens.
Right.
And sometimes we get even mystery shoppers to go. People go and sleep in hotels and they'll ask. So the service bit, people think that, oh, what? And I want to come in the question, you know, so it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, especially for our inspectors. And I doff my hat to them. They are still there. I see some of them and I say, wow.
December J didn't make money for Ghana, would you say, roughly? And for the GTA?
GTA, there, I mean, we don't necessarily get direct from there, but we get the tourism fund grew because we also charge 1% on service.
Tourism levy on all the activities. Yes.
But, you know, when you look at the tourism value chain, the impact is not something that you see as straightforward as people sometimes. Because, for example, somebody is coming, even airport taxes are on the tickets.
Exactly.
So if the airlines are coming and they are full, then it means that the airport taxes will go to aviation.
Aviation, exactly.
When you do the, what do you call it, the math, you might not add that. So take airport taxes, even visa fees.
Exactly.
At some point in time, we had people queuing up at the Washington, Ghana Embassy in Washington.
Ghana Embassy in Washington.
I mean, I saw the pictures, and people were very happy that, hey, most of us salary about
your crew.
Because they be near delay.
Yeah, hi, name.
Yeah, so visa fees. So you add that. Then you come to airports. Some will go by Uber. I mean, Uber services, taxis for your say Uber taxi. They also get their bit. And then the hotels. I mean, at some point in time in 2019, Airbnb, we're trying to work with them to regulate the space. And they told us that Ghana was the fastest growing market for Airbnbs.
Wow.
You know, so Airbnbs, taxis, the food vendors, the art center, the entertainment there. I mean, if you take a show like Afro Nation, and even Afrochella now, Afrofuture, Afro Nation, we processed their visas for them in 2019.
Right.
And there were almost 7,000 people who had bought tickets.
Wow.
To come.
Wow.
And so they had to, I mean, part of their package that they will give people was that they will help them with the visas. And so our office, I mean, Annabelle and Co. at the Attic was turned into a visa processing center.
Wow.
Where you have, because in Ghana, before you board the flight, you have to get pre-approval.
Pre-approval, yeah.
So you have to write to immigration, they will write back and they will scan it and send it to them. that is the reason why after 2019, every December, we have to get the president to approve that you can come to Ghana on a visa on arrival. Because it didn't make sense that all these people are coming and
because of visa issues,
we didn't have the capacity.
Yes.
You know, if you go to the process
the staffing and everything,
the staffing,
not enough. They can't
process. And so people will be calling you. I mean, sometimes 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you know, because my flight is tomorrow. I still don't have my visa. And my flight is tomorrow. And in the US, for example, you have to mail your passport to the embassy. Right. And then with a return, either FedEx or whatever
address, mail it back to you after the visa. And if it's tomorrow, there's no way it's going to work.
Yeah. And so all these things were happening in the background. So if you add all that to the watches seller, the Rockstone say, what did you the rocks watching? Because when the people go
last week.
You know, because people will go out, they will come 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So the night market at Osu and all those people, Republic Bar, the value chain. So these things help. I mean, if you want to grow, because for us, and for me personally, I see it as a low-hanging fruit. I mean, these are employment opportunities for our people. You don't need to be a PhD holder. You don't sometimes even need a degree. People are doing, I saw some guy who was doing art on the street. And I asked him, and I think he had just finished JHS, waiting for the placement. And he was standing by the roadside drawing fantastic things. We took him to, you know this lady, Akwasi Johnson, AJ Johnson.
AJ Johnson.
Yeah, and they've been working with this guy. So this is something that we need to continue. And I'm happy that Honorable Jifa, Mami Fuenko are building on that. And I believe that in a few years to come, we will be the thing. I mean, we are not there yet. The foundation has been laid, but we are not there yet. But I believe that, I mean, Ghana is such a beautiful place. We have beautiful people. I don't know why sometimes we don't say it enough. Because if we don't, Nigerians are chasing. I mean, I've been working with a lot of the tourism authorities in the sub-region. Liberia just launched their tourism authority. They didn't have one. And I mean, I've been talking to them. They are asking questions. How did Ghana do it? How did Ghana do it? We had Rwanda, even with their numbers. I mean, they are sponsoring Arsenal and...
but then this one, you tell them, oh, it was done by myself and a certain George.
You
can invite us.
Yeah. I think that will be the next one.
Oh, you tell me
You know, look at what Nigeria is trying to do with this thing. So we need to take it serious. Yeah. And we need to forge ahead, work together. I mean, support whoever is in power to make sure it happens. Because we need jobs for our boys.
I really like where you've gone with the fact that Ghana is very, very beautiful. And, you know, I'm going to go into a question related to, you look at a country like the UAE, you know, specifically Dubai, you know, and Mercury, sometimes people make mistakes and call Dubai a country. It is not a country. It is part of a country.
Right.
It's part of the UAE.
It's like calling New York a country.
You know, like calling New York a country, you know. You look at a state or an Emirates. There are 7 Emirates. Like Dubai, and its major export. The only thing, the main thing that everybody knows Dubai for is tourism.
Tourism.
Nothing.
And they've been deliberate about
it. You know,
deliberate.
It is tourism.
Tourism.
And you just mentioned that Ghana is a beautiful country, and looking at the work you did, that is being very, very beautifully continued by Honorable Ablaji Fagomashi and her team. Do you think an activity like Galamsey could erode the gains that we can make in politics? In tourism?
Yes and no. Yes, it could, because I can clearly see that the commentary around the country is not favorable when it comes to Galamsey. So people think that maybe there's even the water when you come to Ghana might be poisoned. So that sort of commentary is there.
When it's going global, it affects us.
Yeah. But no, in the sense that, in spite of that, I'm not saying we shouldn't stop it.
Yeah.
In spite of that, we still have enough to show.
Yeah.
I mean, tourism is no longer, it's moved from sightseeing.
Yeah.
It's about interaction. It's about the experience that people get. And the experience of even meeting people. People say, look, I come to Ghana and I feel safe. I come to Ghana, I feel happy. I come to Ghana, everybody is calling me Charlie. Yeah. Everybody is smiling at me. That's who we are. And we need to dial up that more.
And
to make sure.
says when he came, you people gave him some drink.
Something.
He went to hide in some corner. He was feeling cold.
That one, you should find out from Fuse.
They gave him shocker.
We should find out from Fuse.
Because Fuse is the one who hosted him.
Yes.
So that one, Fuse. And they come answer. Yeah. So I think, yes, we need to fix the calamity, but we shouldn't let that dominate who we are.
The narrative.
The narrative.
Yeah,
because still, I mean, if you go to the Volta region, for example, beautiful, beautiful region.
Yes.
The landscapes, the scenery, and the things that you see. I mean, even within our sub-region, you know, prior to 2019, the #1 inbound destination group was Nigeria.
Right.
Now it's the USA. So we're deliberate, targeting them. But Nigeria is 400 million people.
Yeah.
Right?
That's huge. And they're just next door.
Next door. 45, 30 minutes flight, depending on who the pilot is.
Yep.
By road, 8 hours, if you can clear the road.
8 hours in the car depends on what you are driving and who's driving.
Yeah. And also sometimes it can turn into 16 hours because they will stop you by all the.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
we did one experience. We started something called WAIT, West Africa Integrated Travel.
Okay.
Working with the Nigerians to create an integrated travel experience after the year of return. Because what happened was people will come to Ghana and assume that they can get visas to Nigeria,
from here.
And they come here, they say, oh, no, you have to get a visa from your source.
From your country.
And some, I mean, there were people who just took a flight or they crossed and then they
just want to go and experience.
So we said, okay, can we do something about it? Can we end up eventually one day having a West Africa visa?
Which would be perfect.
Where if you have the visa, you go to Cote d'Ivoire, you go where you go.
Which would be perfect.
And then open up.
Which would be perfect.
As crazy as I am sometimes, we decided, okay, we'll go to Nigeria together with the tour operators. There's an Akwaba festival in September. So we jumped into an STC, left Accra at 11 a.m., 8 hours.
You decided to go by road?
By road.
Wow.
We got to Lagos around 3 a.m.
You left 8 a.m.?
No, 11 a.m.
11 a.m.?
Yeah.
And you arrived in Lagos at 3
a.m.
Why?
Because sometimes you get to, Seme and Badagry, the border.
Yes.
They'll stop you here. This is...
the Ghana side?
No. After you've crossed Afrawo, they will cross quick.
Okay.
Quick. We've gone. Even Togo was not bad. When you enter Benin, Togo, Benin, you start seeing stuff. Mm-hmm. They will stop you here.
This Togo side?
Yes, this is the narcotic control people. They will check. Everybody should get down.
Get down.
They will check everybody. Go back in. Then you can see somebody standing there.
When he can check when this one was checking. He's waiting for this one to finish. About
50 everything. The bus will move and then you come.
You stop you.
This is anti-terrorist group. Check it.
Then the next person will be contraband goods.
And before immigration, this customs, whatever. Then you go, you enter. So like that, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. So I said, we can't continue like that. So fortunately, I was invited one of these days at the Institute of Directors for Nigeria. They invited me to come and speak after the year of return to talk about the whole year of return thing. And I said, look, and then too I went by road again. This time I said, look, I'll try it, with a
public transport.
No, with my car.
Your SUV
to see whether that would be.
Yes.
That was worse.
Wow.
When I got to the border, they said they won't let the car enter. Unless I pay duty. Some duty payment on the car before you cross, because they suspect that we are going to sell the car. So had to call all the people that I could call in Lagos eventually. So took us another 3 hours. But at least with that one, we did it about 11, 12 hours.
Interesting.
But
then I was lucky.
You did 4 hours.
I have
but you say you are celebrating.
No.
And everybody knows you in West Africa.
No. I was with Charterhouse at the time. Right. This should be 2015, 2016. The office was changing my vehicle.
Okay.
But the vehicle that they were giving me was at the Nigeria office.
So you went to pick it.
So we had to go to Nigeria.
Had a Nigerian
so I flew to Lagos, and we had to drive it to Accra. But they were smart. What they did was that they got one of these Peugeot drivers, you know.
But when you're coming, it's easier.
Yeah, so one of these, when you're coming, it's easier. One of these Peugeot drivers, they go, so they know all the people at the border.
Right.
So do just let us know how much we need.
Yeah, that one we don't talk.
How much?
We don't,
But
we don't
even with,
disclose.
No, you have to change.
So that one
It's
coming,
different.
summer was easy. Togo part was, the problem was when we got to
Aflao.
Aflao place to enter. We left Lagos at about 11 a.m., 10 a.m. I think at about 2 p.m. or so, we were at Aflao.
Wow, that was quick.
3 p.m. Yeah, it was a Lexus RX350. The guy flew. I mean, I enjoyed it. But,
Now Ushim.
oh, yeah. We flew. And I think around 3 p.m. we were there. We were kept at Aflao till about 8:30 p.m.
3 to 8.
Yeah. And you have to do this, and you have to do that, and all
Sometimes
kinds of conversation, you know.
Imagine
That was crazy.
imagine the number of people that could come from Lagos.
Yeah.
Because in
If it was
Lagos,
smooth.
in Lagos, for example, they had there was a group that were promoting Akosombo.
Right.
They had a destination Akosombo.
Right.
Look at all the hotels there.
There.
From
Yes.
what's the name of the hotel?
Bridgeview.
Bridgeview, Senchi, Peninsula. They are all there, and these people want to come. It's not everybody who wants to fly. Sometimes they drive through. I mean, you can stop in Benin, see some sites and all that. So we need to work on it. We need to work on it because tourism for me is like it's so low hanging that we shouldn't be dilly-dallying about.
What the mayor has been advocating for a borderless West Africa, at least. Let's start with.
I'm with him on that.
Yeah.
I'm with him on that.
I think it's an agenda we need to push.
I mean, last year when the Africa Cup was in Côte d'Ivoire, we drove there.
Yeah.
And much better, easier. The road from so I think we need to open up.
Exactly.
And make sure that a lot of people can travel around West Africa.
It's important.
Spend the money, get to know each other, and then pour money into the economies of the.
We're having a conversation with the man they call Akwasi Zurich, recently past CEO of the Ghana Tourism Authority. You can be a part of this conversation. Drop a WhatsApp message on 0551575757. What do you do when you're not working? What do you do for leisure?
Leisure.
Yeah. What do you do?
Apart from going to church, I love soccer.
You play ball?
Oh yeah. They call me the distributor.
How old are you?
Oh, that you want a football age or?
Oh no, read that.
I play soccer every Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, come to the Lego Park. You know, Union.
Wow.
Come here, I'm in the middle. They call me the distributor.
Distributor.
The boss,
Distributor one.
standing says.
Lawrence, you don't got football around. I want to see some stuff.
Juggling.
No, I play soccer, but I love watching soccer. Sometimes I go to, I mean, for example, on Saturday, I'm looking forward to going to the stadium, Hearts versus Vision.
You support us?
Oh, yeah.
Phobia.
Masters.
Now, Shoko, you have a fun here.
Yeah, so we do that. So
Team they are no one has.
Team they are no one has. So I support Hearts and I support Arsenal.
But for aren't you an Ashanti man? You're supposed to be
Why?
supporting Kotoko.
No. Who's that? Soccer, the new one, Eddie. I'm going to go to Asante Kotoko say, yeah. I was going to Arroz. Who said, no, I'm going to have a problem. Arroz. Yeah. My Kotoko friends will kill me today.
I swear.
I know.
Oh, I see.
But yes.
And internationally, what team do you support? I mean,
Arsenal.
Oh,
Arsenal.
It is not a good team.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that today...
The only team that plays very well but wins nothing.
You know, the team that has not won a cup in so many years, but almost everybody supports. If you go to...
Oh, it's just
because it's football is not just about winning.
What else is it about? I mean, what else is it about?
Creating...
And those who have been losing bets.
Investors remove football.
That football is not about winning. You see what they'll tell you? That's
a different one. It's investors, no more jar off.
It's noisy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
on weekends we go. We have this union social club at Legon. We've been playing together since 1998. This is about our 25th, 27th or 26th year, something like that. We've been playing. So now we are all almost the same age. There are a few young ones there. And sometimes when they dribble you, I say, look, we used to do this 20 years ago. Now you're 30 years old, and I do a lot of walking, hiking.
Oh, okay.
So if I live in Abilene, everybody knows that every morning you will see me walking.
You do your 7 kilometers?
Yeah, minimum.
Wow,
Minimum.
well done.
Just to keep the energy up.
Interesting. I think we're going on. There's somebody we want to speak to. Usually when we have guests here, we like to get somebody on the, yeah.
Who is this?
The person will put, hello? Should we go on Zoom now? Hello? Oh, Lawrence, I only see Don Julio. Yes. Please unmute. Hey.
Upper echelon.
No,
Honorable, no, what done? Honorable, you have to unmute. I think your microphone is muted.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Honorable, no other.
David Benai.
Oh, okay. Good evening, sir.
Waiting.
Yes.
Good evening, George.
We are speaking to your CEO.
My boss, what can you do?
Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Honorable, I mean, since you as well, we want to find out, was he a troublesome staff member? Or was it fun working with him?
Akwasi, I started working with Akwasi from Manifesto days in 2016.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, I nicknamed him Chairman. Yes, so...
I said, Chairman, what's what? You didn't know that say what you want to my dear. Very cool. Okay. Okay.
Very cool, too.
Okay.
Between you cool, it's in the making.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes. So, Akwasi is not, he's not troublesome. He's not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm even surprised he agreed to have this interview with you. Because he likes to stay at the back.
Yeah.
He likes that. The only problem that I had with him was on penny phone.
Oh, Honorable, that one I agree with you.
Oh, my son, we are resolved.
But that's how come from me now. Now text him to my friend back. But yes, Akwasi, no. He's not. Akwasi is religious, Kakao.
Oh, really? He's religious as well? Oh, I see. Akwasi,
I thought we catch you saying apart from
Ilumba,
he said he likes that Ilumba Mesum Jesus.
Some about me, some more my friend is saying, finger of God, I want to show we are more. I'm starting more Muslim Jesus.
Akwasi is the kind of person who would wish that both NPP and NDC will find a fine balance that will not bring bickering between
he mentioned
the parties in the he thinks that politics should not divide people. He's not radical, no.
Yeah.
Now we are radical. We don't want to be able to say unfinished business.
I know the business. He's not here. But
you know, I can do a camp for and I'm missing more Wali.
Actually, for your debate. Actually, honorable Brian
listeners, they are talking coded conversation. In other words, Akwasi is saying he's supporting Honorable Brian Echampo.
Yes.
And Honorable Marco Krikuman is also supporting.
Oh, no, I did not tell. I did not tell. Maybe it's in the last minute.
Honorable, but as Deputy Minister, would you say having Akwasi as CEO of the GTA made your work a lot easier?
Every leader or CEO would be happy to have an Akwasi because he's workaholic.
Yeah.
And for for every leader, a CEO, or every lead of a business organization, when you'll be a workaholic, you're excited.
Yeah.
But let me also say something. Everybody also would like to have Honorable Michael Kumante
Oh, this is nice.
on his side. You know why?
Why?
Because he says it as it is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't take prisoners.
Yeah.
And a lot of Ghanaians can't deal with that.
Yeah.
Nti enya dia just say you're okay. Or they no say we now if he doesn't, he has a different opinion. Some people would say, oh, it's okay. No, he will tell you Adewe enya juma emfa. Go and so we had that sort of relationship. I mean, I respect him a lot. And I know that he has very strong views.
Very, very.
He will not go to Mark and come out and say that, oh, Ankari.
True.
Yeah, and that's what I like about him because he's not somebody who will go behind you to go and say things.
Yes.
When you want to
Very true.
And that's a lot of us are not able to deal with it as Ghanaians. And so, Mark, keep it up. It's just that you show.
Honorable, we'll say thank you very much.
We see
We are super grateful. Honorable, our conversation, we have to continue and finish it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll finish tomorrow.
But this is a surprise.
Yes.
Let's do a message to Honorable Brian Champon through Akwasi.
Okay.
Happy birthday. Say happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I can't cannot 12 about. I can't cannot 12 about.
Happy birthday, Governor.
Yeah.
I'll call him tomorrow.
All right.
I'll call him tomorrow. I'll send him a message myself.
Okay. Great.
He's a big brother, and politics in Tina more baby, no baby. Brian. Akwasi, it's a future project.
Oh, it's a future project. Right? What the was a rapture? 31st January over here.
So you people make it difficult for people like Mercury to know where to go.
Okay.
Honorable, thank you very much. God bless you.
Mercury, you didn't call Rock City. You didn't call Rock City.
That was where I wanted to.
You didn't call Rock City.
I mean, you were very active and very, you worked hard under Nana Akufo-Addo's government with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Why have you abandoned him?
I haven't abandoned him. Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia is a fine gentleman, both himself and the wife. I've worked with both of them. But a time comes then when you have to make a choice. I mean, I've also known Brian for some time, and I believe that where we are as a country and as a party especially, we need change. I say that strongly, not in any way to say that Dr. Bawumia is not capable, but I believe that as a party, looking at where we've come from, we need to reinvent ourselves. We need to do things differently. We need some level of bold leadership that Brian represents. And I've looked at Brian and where he's come from. I mean, when he started the Rock City project, I remember visiting Rock City with him before in 2007. Wow. It was just a few chalets.
Wow.
And he said he was building the biggest hotel in
West Africa.
In Africa.
In Africa.
And at that time it was, if you go to Rock City, those chalets are there to the right.
Yes.
And I said, because it didn't make sense to me. Fast forward, 2017, I'm CEO of GTA, and I go to Kwahu and I go to Rock City and I say, wow, and it's not done. Even that 600 rooms, still ongoing. Somebody building an airport. So I asked him, look, why are you building an airport in Kwahu?
Wow.
Well, tell me where the passengers are. And he says, look, I'm not building it for human traffic. It's for cargo.
Exactly.
Because the bread baskets, are front planes.
Yeah.
And if you look at the amount of irrigation projects that are going on at the front planes, if we get a plane here, blue skies, every night, they have their fruits, British Airways. By 11 a.m., they're on the shelves there. In the UK. So if you can do it in Kwahu, so I see him as a bold leader, and that sort of boldness is what has attracted me to him. But
say me, our time is finished.
Oh, okay. It's Saturday, I'm running.
Saturday, I was a
but what you say, you because born and in the real move. Saturday, I'll be head in a very day.
All right. You want us to take a break and come? Or should we finish our conversation? All right. Producer says he'll give us 5 more minutes to wrap it up. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, then we'll wrap it all up. Keep it locked. I'm still here with Akwasi Zero. I told you earlier last week. I mean, yeah, I think I mentioned about the bet influencer, right? Just go ahead and share your code. You share your code with your friends, whatever the wager, you get 4% of whatever they win. That's life. Huh? So go ahead, share your code. Huh? That's what we're talking about. That's your bet influencer. Share the code. And of course, while you're doing that, relax and sip on some, nice Don Julio, and then enjoy prime time. We're having a very, very beautiful conversation, and we're just about to bring it to a close. Over.
Influencer, a groundbreaking feature where you can make money by just sharing code.
Can we proceed? Oh, great. We're bringing our conversation to a close. Let us assume Ghanaians bring the NPP back to power. Would you want to go back to the GTA?
Oh, I think, honestly, I'm done with public service.
Oh.
Because, not because of anything. I think I've served my term, 8 years. I've started a project. I've set up a center for tourism, hospitality, and aviation.
Right.
Just took off. This year we organized the Africa Week in UK in October as part of Black History Month. I have other projects in other countries that I'm working on. And so I think it's time for some other people to also experience.
Also step in.
Yeah. So we paid our dues to the country. I believe that my calling is in the private sector, and I want to do more to really support what the public sector is doing. In tourism, in aviation and hospitality, and really working. I mean, the whole diaspora, African diaspora conversation, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. And with the sort of experience and the network that I've been able to build, thanks to God and thanks to the position that I was in, I feel that I'll serve the country even better in that capacity.
In the private sector. I like what Honorable Makokre Kumante said early on about you being so liberal and so open-minded. You wish even the two lead political parties could be a lot friendlier than they are now, and all of those. Let us assume that maybe sometime, today is what, Wednesday? By Friday you get a call.
That's future impossible tense.
Oh, let me land.
Happen. It will happen.
Let me land.
It will happen.
But let me land.
It will happen. It's a future.
What do you think I'm going to ask?
It's a future impossible
What do you
tense.
think I'm going to ask?
I don't even know. But
let me ask.
But I know you from...
that President John Mahama calls and says, oh, we want you, to, join the Ministry of Tourism in the capacity
But the people there are doing...
Hold on. In the capacity of a consultant or something. The people there are doing a great job. We've commended them for it. But if you're invited to serve for another party in power, is there something you...
No, but let me frame it better for you.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many ways that you can serve, not necessarily in public.
Okay.
So the work that I'm doing with my center, I mean, last week we hosted Afford UK. They were here. We've done this Africa Week thing. We're working with Kingdom Carnival. There are about 700 people coming in April for. So that is also service.
That's also service.
So I want to be in that space. Work with the tourism authority, work with the ministry, work with all the stakeholders to build our country. I mean, for me, that is where we are. Because honestly, 8 years of public service, the way we do it in this country, is not easy. Where you don't have time for family, you don't have time for yourself, you don't have time for anything. Now that I'm enjoying my little freedom, as it were, where I have a lot of ideas that I believe I can bring to the table, even in a private space.
I can see that.
All right.
I can see that.
And I hope that you cast me in the next...
Oh, don't worry.
That would really be nice.
That would be nice.
Because drama was one of my things. I mean, when I was in school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
You acted in some place?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember them?
But could be flavor I call you £10. It can have every day. We are not so book anyway. But I think I can do that. So please, let's do it.
We'll work on it.
I'll be there.
I'm looking forward to it because one person I would also love to see back on stage is Honorable Abla Jifa Gomashi.
Yeah,
she's a great actress and a great dancer.
Yeah.
And I pray that someday she grants.
I think you can even cast her even as a minister. I mean,
She's busy. The woman
Oh, no,
is
no.
busy.
no, but if you give her a few lines, she will do it.
Yeah.
She's such a great actress.
Waka pass.
Waka pass. And she'll do it.
We'll see.
Mamaga, this is for you.
Yes.
This
Akwasi
is my version of gospel for tonight on prime time.
I love it. Thank you so very much
you.
for your time. I know you're a very busy man.
God, thank you
It
so
was
much.
an honor.
I mean, when you told me, I thought you were just joking. As you do.
These days I don't joke anymore.
No, you don't joke anymore.
These days I don't joke
And the
anymore.
questions were like, hey, when are we going to end this thing? But it's been fun.
We haven't even gone halfway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we haven't gone
Wow.
halfway, but it's okay. It's okay. But thank you very much. It's an honor.
Thank you.
And let me also take this opportunity to say thank you. I mean, it was always an honor and a pleasure working with you. Your advice, your guidance, the opportunities, and congratulations on your book. I mean, he wrote a book. While
I'm writing another one.
you're writing another
Yeah,
one.
that will be out next year. The Ghana stories in the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And the ugly. Oh, this is interesting.
That one has a lot of stories.
That is interesting.
There's a-
Myself,
Is George captured in it?
Oh, it's captured. I think now I'll add a Grand Quanta story. The Grand
this matter.
Quanta one.
It's not only that one. You know, aside the Grand Quanta one, we're closing. Yeah, Lawrence, give us 5 minutes.
In closing.
Aside that, in closing, you know, on this tourism agenda, we got to Tamale. And then Mr. Alex Boache said, oh, he has some hotel. We should go and sleep in that hotel. I said, okay, no problem. We followed Mr. Alex Boache to that hotel. The hotel looked like a haunted mansion.
No.
It was a big hotel, though, but it was
Empty.
empty, abandoned. And there was some church in the far side. I don't know if they were doing all night or deliverance.
Like the kind of thing you see in the horror
I said,
movies.
Mr. Boache, you sure you want to sleep here? I said, oh yeah, it's a good place. I said, okay, you sleep. Me, I'll go and find someone. So the driver, we left Mr. Boache there, and then the driver took me to Modern City Hotel. So in the morning, the driver came to get me. I said, oh, let's go and get Mr. Boache. And I realized the driver had taken a different route. I said, oh,
Oh, that is bro.
where is he? No. He called me like 11 p.m. So I come from the place where
That is the ugly. So it will be in the book. Yeah. So
he ran away from the hotel. So there are a lot of stories that we can share. Mr. Agyeman, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Mercury, thank you very much. So Ghana DJ Awards this Saturday.
This Saturday, our Palms Convention Center, come out. It's going to be a beautiful time with the best. Yes.
We're the best of the
Yes.
best. We are going to be there. You should be there as well. It's been a pleasure having you watch us on prime time. God willing, we're here again.
the best show in town.
Yes. Oh, amen. That's the plan. God willing, we're here again next week. Thank you. God bless. Special thanks to Don Julio and, of course, Betway. We're out.